times. Next high tide is going to be in 6 hours time, and in 6 hours time we'll be about 6 meters higher than where we currently are. And that's because every 6 hours here on the river Thames we either have a rise or fall of about 6 meters. You've currently joined us today at low tide. The next high tide is going to be in 6 hours time. We'll be about 6 meters higher than where we currently are. On the left hand side you're going to see two ships here. The one closest to the shore is the HMS Belfast. It was a great naval ship of ours. It's one of the first ships to fire its guns on D-Day. It was also built in the same shipyard as the ill-fated Titanic, and that's the shipyard of Harland and Wolff, and that's actually in Belfast, Northern Ireland. But ladies and gentlemen, just yesterday morning we actually had this ship arrive here in London, and during the summer months this is a common occurrence. We have many warships, cruise ships and yachts visiting us here. Some of the larger ships stay down at Greenwich, but some of them do enter London and go alongside the Belfast. But like I say, during the summer months this is a common occurrence to have visiting ships here in London. Ladies and gentlemen, also on the left you're going to see the Shard of Glass. This is Europe's tallest building, and if you're brave enough to go up to the 70th floor, they have a viewing platform up there. And on a clear day like today, you can see up to 50 miles away. We also have many award-winning restaurants on that top floor. And if you're here in London looking for property, they have a few penthouses available at the very top. One of them recently sold to the singer-songwriter will.i.am for the price tag of £13 million. But ladies and gentlemen, if you do want to go to the top of the Shard, it will cost you about £45. But over here on the right-hand side, you're going to see the skyscraper there that we've nicknamed the walkie-talkie. And unlike the Shard, this building has a free viewing platform. Just up there on the very top floor, you can see the people standing up there now. This is called the Sky Garden. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are interested in this, search the Sky Garden on your phone. You're best to book in advance. But like I say, a lovely little tip for you there. That building has a free viewing platform for you all to enjoy. It's called the Sky Garden if you are interested. Now ladies and gentlemen, just here on the right hand side you're going to see a glass building there, and this is actually the headquarters for the Window Cleaning Association here in London. Ladies and gentlemen, that's just a joke, I'm just seeing if people have had attention. Over on the left hand side now you're going to see London Bridge Hospital here, and this is London's most private and most expensive hospital. They only actually deal with two things inside that building, that's broken bones and heart attacks. You go in there with a broken bone, then they give you the bill, and then you have the heart attack. Now ladies and gentlemen, over here on the right hand side, very shortly, just behind this great building there, you're going to see a monument with a golden candle on it. And this golden candle actually marks the spot of the bakery where the Great Fire of London started. So we can't see it just yet, but very shortly coming into view on the right, you see that golden candle there, that pinpoints the location of the bakery where the Great Fire of London started in the year 1666. I actually had somebody ask me the other day if the bakery is still over there. It's not. Now this bridge is London Bridge, not to be confused with Tower Bridge. This is London Bridge, and this is the oldest bridge here on the River Thames. Not this one, there's been 5 bridges here over the years. The first one was built by the Romans more than 2,000 years ago. But over the years they've fallen down, they've burnt